Hello there, how are you doing? We will continue this thing. We are in Act 3. We couldn't do many of the actual um, the things that I wanted to, but well, probably because I didn't have enough um, friendship or whatever. I really want to know companion. Let's talk to Mary Barrick, Anders, Evelyn, Fenris. Is it Cumberland, Miss Rescue, and of course the last straw. Now it is between Orsino, the first enchanter in Kirkwall, and Meredith, the actual Templar um, captain. There's these two forces. The captain is trying to be on the power. Orsino's more towards no. That's not what we need. You need to be in your place, and I think it's fair. But let's see what we're going to do. Okay, we have someone here.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down?
What's the matter?
Easy, boy. What is it? All right, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
Why should I let you go?
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard master has scared me towards a path of honest work.
You're going to jail. Go on then.
Be gone. And don't do it again.
Thank you, champion, for sparing my miserable life. From here on, I swear. Right then. Bye.
Oh my.
Handprints?
Okay.
Was someone swinging on the chandelier? I should get some curtains.
You have curtains. Oh, maybe some light curtains.
Right, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
Wait. Oh, we have things here. I'm not even reading them. If you want to read them, read them. I know that it will be a little bit more enjoyable if you read them. Oh, Lady from Winter, dear Hawk, now Champion Hawk. The story of how you handle the Arishok is very popular here. There are few things that the Winters love more than a tale of culinary defeat. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Under the statement. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know what I said. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and I think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well, my dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that in time I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more than my life. I owe you my mind and my future, Fenrir. Oh, thank you, sweet boy. Thank you.
Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they? I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Where would you go?
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose?
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall, make no mistake. But I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
I could help Sandal.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary. My boy's been offered a position in Orlais. It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court. Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
What about Sandal?
The old lady is scary. There is no old lady, Sandal. How many times do I have to tell you that?
What's this about?
Oh, my boy sees things sometimes. Says he saw an old lady standing by his bed. She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
That's who needs rescuing.
That big tower in the lake is scary. He means the gallows, and I quite agree. I can make it for you.
Thank you, my dear. Ooh. Okay, that's much better than the ones that I have now. So, yes, I might need something. But there are some... Oh, my goodness. Nope, no poisons, runes. There was a new rune, I think. Striking. Defense, armor, weapon, no, defense. Yeah, I want this one on my gloves. There we go.
I can make it for you.
Thank you, sweetie. It's bad that I cannot. So I might visit people here. Okay. Willpower magic. There we go. I don't want that. Hello. Constitution, darling, because whatever you're doing, you're always dying. Just
The Knight Commander is grateful for your support, Jim.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
where are you going, Anders? Come back.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
There are no reactions, so get out.
Everyone else seems to want me on their side.
I am not everyone else. I am the Seneschal. A position that does not traditionally endure Sans Viscount. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
Why fear my help?
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
Gunard's threat is gone.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
Dumas left no heirs.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Is the Viscount voted on?
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone, or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
The Templars decide who rules.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
And if they don't approve,
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor, Perrin Threnhold, left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
find me if you need me.
I'll leave you to it, but I'm easy to find if you need me.
Good. Thank you. My door is always closed. That's all I need. The champion.
You're getting mud on my floor.
Fine day, Sarah.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Okay.
Hello again, champion.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
I need you, my sweet. Simple.
cake.
A bit of cheese.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to hide my face a little.
What, Anders?
Easy as pie.
Okay. Let me just save it, because now we're going to talk to her.
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
Anything going on? Investigate. How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went. You're right. I didn't.
Whew. Hot in here.
Anything else?
The guards look well trained.
Pure men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns. They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
You've settled in as captain.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you. I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything? Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay.
I'll see you later. Of course, Hawk.
Sorry. Now?
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Okay. There we go. Just in case I'm saving it again. Oh, flowers. Okay, nothing there.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Venhedis, first of us.
What's wrong? Problems?
Maybe I can help, Fenris.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
Where did you find her?
She was in Corinus after all.
My sister left Magister Ahriman's service, and I found her in Minrathous. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
You think it's a trap?
You're worried Daenerys knows?
The more it seems he doesn't know, the more certain I become he does. Come with me, Hawke. I need you there when I meet her.
So,
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. It would mean a lot to me. That's all I ask.
okay.
Yes, my friend?
This my friend? What? Hmm. Let's visit Ramblin.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
He's such a sweetheart.
Always a pleasure to meet the champion of Kirkwall. If you need anything at all, let me know.
Alright, thank you. Isn't anything here?
The lot of Ferelden's here has improved since your rise, champion. I'd be honored to sell you anything in
So far, nothing. There we go. Gunnar sword. We haven't talked to that guy yet. But because I checked on...
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
Where do I check it? Yeah, so... Oh. I'm so sure that I missed many quests. There were some sort of nice to see. I'm so sad. But it is what it is.
It's beautiful, isn't
This tree is one of the only things left that reminds us city elves of who we are.
Champion? It's Leah. Do you remember me? You saved me from that murderer when I was a kid. Sorry, Captain. I don't mean to.
Not at all. Go on.
I wanted to say thank you. I wasn't thinking straight the day you saved me. That monster deserved what he got. Captain?
Dismissed. She joined the Guard a few months back. She's got a good understanding of what we're up against.
It's nice. Okay, nothing there. What about up here? Oh, yeah. From the gem of Tereshave. If you want to come to Dalton alone.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, girl.
That note mentioned the gem of Karoshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
Can I help?
If you're worried about who sent the note, I can go in your place.
Did I ask for that? I don't know who sent it, and I don't want to. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Mara?
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business? So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. You certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
I miss Mother.
I just wish Mother had lived to see me become champion.
I know Leandra, and she'd be absolutely glowing from all the praise that's been heaped on you. I don't say this often, but we're the only family we've both got left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave. So, you're into elves, huh? It takes all kinds.
It was a fan race. Yeah.
Strange. I always thought I'd wind up arresting you someday.
If I ever decide to get caught, Adeline, you'll be the guard I let catch me.
Let catch you?
Decide to get caught didn't trip you up, though. Good to know.
Okay, let's go to Hangman.
Knight Commander Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she sees enemies everywhere these days.
You look familiar, Canary.
Tal-Vashath, once of the Wounded Coast. I had left my fellows. You convinced me to turn on them. It was long ago. I am now Maras, mercenary of Kirkwall. Time has been kind to your name, champion.
Are you available for hire?
So, interested in some work?
Yes, but not with you.
Why?
I do not work for those with titles. They do not have jobs, they have causes. When you stand for more, more stand against you.
You choose your name.
Does Miraz mean something?
It means nothing. I have no role, except for what I choose.
Is that good or bad?
It just is.
Do you hold a grudge?
Do I have to worry about this old scar?
I felt no kinship to those dead when they lived. You pushed, but the killing was my choice. It led to many more, for many reasons. So no, you and I are not enemies.
There are few of you left.
I'm surprised to see any Kunari or Tal-Vashoth in the city.
The Kunari died with the Arishak, as they believed they were meant to. Many Tal-Vashoth were also killed, just in case. Time has calmed those fears. Now I am hired as much for my appearance as my skill. Life is comfortably empty. I see the appeal.
Well, goodbye.
Farewell then.
Panehedan, Sira Hawk.
Nonsense. Meredith's the best thing that's ever happened to this city. She keeps us safe.
I've seen you around Lowtown, haven't I?
My mother used to say...
I bet we'd all be slaves. So, the Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore. Need to put someone to sleep. I'm your man. Need a little special something for that special someone.
Special something for a special someone. Haha. Okay. There's nothing left here.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, if they called it Beer Marsh, no, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What's on this here?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I just came to visit. Why don't you buy me a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close. If you want to see something funny, flirt with Edwina. Go on. I dare you.
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours. Get another drink.
I want to go to the docks.
glowering for days. Your face is gonna get stuck that way.
My face is the least of my concerns right now.
That's because you don't have to look at it. If you could see it from this angle, Blondie, it'd be at least a close second on your priority list.
It's kind of the dogs changed a lot. Mm-hmm.
No Viscount to update the shipping route.
Hate solid ground.
Okay, nothing there. Between all the glitches, the bugs we found so far in this game, it's kind of somewhat enjoyable
Back on the waves.
if you consider something. This one was different. They needed to rebuild because we know what happened with the Kunari. They burned everything down, so... So everything...
Feel free to look at my...
What is it? Tie bomb.
merchandise, if you've the coin.
Yes, I have the coin. Thank you. Okay, we've got everything.
Break my back on these dots.
Unload, load, unload.
They should have done something with this part. It's kind of under construction, I guess. The only thing I don't like is that you couldn't get things, you know. Maybe you have things dropped and you couldn't fetch them or couldn't lose here. Oh, yeah.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nancio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
Did you need something?
Is there something I can help you with?
I've come to you in search of aid. An elven assassin I have been chasing is loose in the area. Unfortunately, he's hidden himself among the local Dalish, no doubt playing on their shared heritage. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
Or we'll never hunt him.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
It's my hiding among the Dalish.
Your assassin is no fool. I doubt the Dalish would hand a fellow elf over to you, murderer or no.
Ah, so you see my problem. Where that elf goes, death follows. He must be captured quickly. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
Fine.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Okay.
your husband agrees with me.
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
If it isn't the champion! I'm just here.
Well, well. The
Okay.
champion... of course.
Okay, that's all in here. We'll go upstairs.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? Who'll pay to hear that shit?
And I should have thought of it years ago.
Right, drinks. Coming. Sit.
Captain?
We have in the Dalton district. Dalton.
Basically.
You won't find better price.
Red pack. Yeah. There we go. We have all extended.
You want bows?
Kunai sword. This is for Hog.
I got bows.
Nothing. Let's try to find if there is something here. Going up here. Nothing.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
Calm yourself.
Don't panic. Tell me what happened.
A cart came back from the bone pit, half wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
I go.
I'll see what's going on. Until then, try to stay calm.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
We already have things, but yeah. Oh.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
Is there a reward?
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Investigate. Just the weapons.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll look for them.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
We have some. But we need, I think there are like 15 of those.
I should take a trip to the country.
To those who hunger, food. To those who thirst, water. And to a brother in need, aid. Do this, and the Maker's light shines upon you.
Good. Carry on.
Great mansion. Nothing about this. Nothing. Nothing? Okay. Research the chantry.
You've done a great service to the city by defeating the She's not married yet either. May the Maker's gaze be upon you.
So that is it's just so bad that I couldn't get anything. There were many things that left behind. I couldn't complete. But well, I never played as a rogue, so maybe we can play this again.
You look concerned, champion. Is there a problem?
May I have your blessing?
I'm just seeking your benediction, your grace.
May Andraste guide your hand to protect Kirkwall in its darkest hour.
Thank you. So let's talk to...
You've done a great service to the city by defeating the Qunari.
to someone.
How are you at finales, Varric?
I'm expecting some practical experience fairly soon.
Make it a good one, will you?
For you, madam, endless sunsets and roses.
Varric.
and the swift hand of the law sweeping all aside. I thought it went unsaid.
Mistress Hawke, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe.
Nathaniel? Well, put me in a dress and call me a Templar. How is the old boy doing?
He's missing, Sirrah. Haven't you been listening?
I'm not worried about Nathaniel. He's crawled out of worse places alive.
Anders, you know Nathaniel?
I take it you and Nathaniel have some history.
Certainly. We were in the Wardens together in Amaranthine. Hordes of Darkspawn, psychotic broodmothers. Usual Warden business. I wonder if Nathaniel ever found a sense of humor.
Yesterday. Why follow my trail?
Why were Wardens interested in our expedition?
Maker help me, I have no idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Yesterday. Why do you need my help?
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible has happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep, my poor brother.
Tell me more.
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
Of course.
I will, don't worry. We'll find him.
Hightown is lovely this time of day.
Oops. I try to get most all the missions I can, and we start, I believe today is Friday when you're watching this. I'm gonna sneeze, I'm so sorry.
There's been so much.
You can't miss the camp. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
Oh. Let's. Oh. Darktown. And we need to talk to Anders anyway.
Outsiders think they can change us.
You look like you're going to kill someone. The wife sold my father's...
Watch your back around those Templars. Word is, they're gunning for you.
Oh, okay.
Destructive forces of nature coming up!
How about you?
Ooh.
Could I suggest that we never come here again?
You see, there were people that was there that maybe we're supposed to kill or get something from, we never had. So I'm a little bit disappointed.
Outsiders think they can change us.
They're sneaking around behind us! I'm ready for you! Destructive force of nature coming up! Line them up for me. I'll take them down. Let's do this. Now you fall.
I'm not doing anything.
I could do this in my sleep.
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful, now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
It's been awful.
She's just waiting for the first legitimate excuse to drag me off to the Circle.
You're our one hope. The champion of the city, an open apostate. But it's not enough. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
There is still hope.
There's still us.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Nothing else?
Our cause is nearly lost.
Something that Blondie.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the Gem of Kuroshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
Sorry, who are you? Humble apology.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this Gem of Kuroshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
You think we have it?
I was told to come here to get the gem. Why would you think I have it?
You have it. Or you can take us to whoever does. That's what I think. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
Don't give him an inch! Oh!
Aim for the throat!
Mercenary. Metal.
I'll deal with this.
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
I want to check on her as well, so...
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
I just wanted to see you.
Nothing's the matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing. And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
They probably missed you too. Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again. I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Universe Justice. Oh, we need to speak with him again. Okay.
Hell gone on 6 years in this place and I still can't fix the holes in the roof.
Oh.
What do you want now?
We need to talk.
I found this note on a thug who attacked me. It mentions your wallet mallet.
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Single-handedly saved the city from the heathens, huh? The Viscount should have paid me a finder's fee.
Examine the balance tree of the people in every lineage. Okay.
The tree that mallet was made from is here in the alienage.
Well, we found the tree the Wallop mallet's made from. Now what?
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Who gave this to you?
Did someone ask you to give this to me?
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about Wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
I think I know where that warehouse is.
Thank you. Now, let's go to do one last quest. That is this one. Constitution. Let's have some critical hits. Probably I need to change someone.
found an archdemon yet? No, I heard they're all underground.
Don't mind the drunks. They're friendlier than they look. And they don't bite. Much.
Just passing through your...
You haven't seen our little patrons yet. There's an expedition heading down there.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
We need to run.
Fenris, we have to get out of here.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
He's no one's slave.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Try to leave the pretty ones alive!
There's a lesson to be learned here. Messing with us is so sad.
My master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
Your sister's a mage. You bloody hypocrite. You really are just jealous.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
It's not my place. You deserve to die.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
She's not responsible.
Your sister's as much a victim as you were.
Elf, Fenris. I know how hard this is to believe, but this is the last thing you want to do.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You have me. You embrace me magic.
I'm here, Fenris.
You heard what Verania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Well, I wanted to do that one, so I'm going to...
So you found your brother?
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends?
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
So what I'm going to do is I will go to Hawke's mansion, place, whatever. Maybe there is something Hawke's estate, and see what's gonna happen. Or Fenris mansion. Fenris mansion probably is something. Yeah. So we can have like a closure for today, and we will continue next time for the next thing.
You don't need to stay in this pit anymore, you know. Not that you haven't fixed it up nicely.
It's falling apart, and my ability to keep the Seneschal from noticing is nearing an end.
I appreciate what you've done, Aveline.
But you're staying. You could go anywhere now.
Perhaps I don't wish to go anywhere.
Freedom must be a terrible burden, I guess.
They don't understand. Yes, I am free. Denarius is dead. Yet, it doesn't feel like it should.
Revenge. The answer, you are happy. You aren't happy.
You thought killing him would solve everything, but it doesn't.
I suppose not. I thought if I didn't need to run and fight to stay alive, I would finally be able to live as a free man does. But how is that? My sister is gone, and I have nothing. Not even an enemy.
You have a future.
Maybe that just means there's nothing holding you back.
An interesting thought. It's just difficult to overlook the stain that magic has left on my life. If I seem bitter, it's not without cause. Perhaps it is time to move forward. I just don't know where that leads. Do you?
Stay with me. Is anyone? You think magic is at fault?
You're still blaming magic for everything.
Think about it, Hawke. Look at what happened to your mother. Look at the life you've had to lead. Is there anyone whose life has been touched by magic that actually benefits?
Maybe you're right.
You make a good point.
For every mage such as you, Hawk, there are a dozen more too weak to handle their power. Them I fear, as should you, as should anyone. But what's important now is moving forward. I only wish I knew where that led.
Stay with me.
Wherever it leads. I hope it means we'll stay together.
That is my hope as well. We have never discussed what happened between us 3 years ago.
You didn't want to talk about it.
I felt like a fool. I thought it better if you hated me. I deserve no less. But it isn't better. That night, I remember your touch as if it were yesterday. I should have asked your forgiveness long ago. I hope you can forgive me now.
You're forgiven.
I understand. I always understood.
If there is a future to be had, I will walk into it gladly at your side.
Oh. Yes. Yes. I think that I should have said I want the book in the other one. But well. Pocket State. This is a longer one. Well, this is it. So, well, I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day ahead. And I hope to finish this one soon, because I'm eager to start playing the other one. So, yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.